Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BNL. My name is Grilicious. With me is Queen Rita. Hi.
Hello, guys.
Hi. So, this is the last match of the group stage. We have Risen Manifest Silver, but let's face it, it's just Risen Manifest versus Destiny Masters. So, who just we'll start off just talking about the teams a little bit. Who do you think is the strongest one, just based on the rosters here?
I'd like to say Destiny Masters is the strongest one because of the infantry. They have a really strong infantry.
Infantry is definitely DM's strength here. Just looking at the people showing up so far on the match, it looks like DM brought pretty much everyone they needed to win this.
A really strong lineup.
It's a pretty strong lineup, yeah. We should mention as well, though, that RMS had a training match just before they started, and they were missing some kind of key players for them. They were missing mainly their cap, which, just based on what I know of the teams, should be their strength. I'm not sure how RMS is going to deal with the infantry, but I mean, they still have some very strong infantries. I mean, like, Aiku is, even though he's lined up as an archer, he's still a very strong infantry player. So, that's one of the many. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the infantry team of RMS, and lacking their cavalries. It'll be kind of interesting to see how they're going to deal with this. The maps are relatively mixed, no massively open, so infantry is going to have a lot of power here. Do you think we'll see archers at all?
Not on this map, necessarily.
Yeah.
Because of the Stergia and the Botania.
Yeah. Right now, from the looks, we'll be starting on Sherry and not Team Outskirts. That could, of course, change. We are still in the warm-up phase. RMS is still just gathering their players. But yeah, it should be a very good match. But also, before we continue, we should give a big thanks to Krex for creating the streamer tools that we'll be testing today. To the point where less than 30 minutes ago, he had a new version for me to download, which fixed a couple of things. So it's a big thank you to him that we're able to even commentate matches. Something that I've been asking for a very long time. Is now finally possible. So that'll be fun. Looks like we're switching the map. Are we switching to... Yeah, we are going... We're actually following the rules here. We're going on town outskirts first. That's how it should be. We start with match 1 and then go to match 2. Yeah, we should talk more about the teams. I mean, these are the closest to El Clasico, right? I mean, they've been going back and forth, winning and losing against each other for the last... Well, since day 1, really. Like, since the first tournament in Beast 1, where pretty sure RM won. I think they were the first tournament winners. I think they won 2 in a row. Then RM ended up winning the 3rd one. So far, based on my little notes here, DM has won 5 times and RM has won 3. But in Beast 8, DM didn't play, did they?
I think no. As long as I can remember.
Yeah. Not sure why. But I guess they just, maybe they've been training in the back, just waiting for a chance now to take him by surprise. Because, no, they actually won B7 DM. So, just okay. I'm getting the answers in the chat in game that you guys can't see. A little bit of trash talk happening as well. Not too much. Nice to know that people are watching the stream while playing the game. Just making sure everything is good here, but it is looking like DM will start as Volundia. So let me just make sure that my streamer tools are working as they should be. This will be a little bit of a touch and go here because this is something that is quite new to me still. It's been years since I actually commentated a match. So, and there we go. Okay, cool. Just making sure everything working as it should be. And it should be. All right, we're good. Nice. Excellent. So, any expectations here from either team, really, on Town Outskirts?
I feel like it's going to be a really good lineup for the infantries.
Yeah.
A really good infantry fight on the flag B.
Yeah, it should be. I'm still a little bit worried that I don't see the main... I say the main lineup. Basically, the cavalries that I know from the good old days of Warband. Oh, thank you very much for sending a sub package there. That's very nice of you, man. Thank you, Inflorient. I don't have anything sounded because it might, get in the way of the commentating. But yeah, thank you. So yeah, they're missing their... Oh, Relaxin is here now. Okay, cool. So they have Relaxin. That's a big win. They're still missing... Okay, Relaxin just left. Okay, well.
They don't have Relaxin anymore.
No, they just lost him. Also don't see... So who do you think is wow. Who's captaining the team right now? Who's commanding for RMS?
I believe it's Gotha currently with Relaxin. Commanding together.
Okay.
Mr. Fasto.
Okay. So it's again, I've been out of the loop for a while. Just making sure audio's on. It should be, because people have been saying they can hear me. But yeah, Yustafo used to be their in-game caller, right?
Sorry?
Yustafo was their in-game caller before.
I think for the first team, but now he's on the second team also, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, again, it says RMS, like the silver, but this is basically the main team now. There's only the one team.
Yeah.
So, don't know why they kept the silver, but, silver's nice, I guess. Let's hope they don't get silver tonight. That shouldn't be what they're going for.
Hopefully not.
They're right now discussing who's going to be Vlandia first. But DM is ready. Looks like Chrissy... Oh, they're discussing if they should switch, and they seem to be, as per usual, just, making sure things go as it should be. Talking to the chat here for a second. Who do you guys think are gonna win this? Yeah, a full switch up. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't screw in my settings at all. It's completely okay. That's a lie. It does screw with me a little bit. Senegal will win. Okay. This will time this cast slightly, but he's training against RM and withdrew. Yes, I did see that you guys had a match. But I didn't see the end of the score. But it's good to see that RM is really grinding out the matches here. Ron. Doing a quick restart. Looks like we are getting close to going live though. Just me a quick make sure.
Now.
Yeah, it's just gonna real quick warm up, and then we're all good. Hopefully. So, do you see anyone that you're missing from either team? I mean, the DM's roster is quite small. They potentially don't have an archer, But again, does archers really matter anymore? As much as it sucks to say that. We're both archers. So it's not really our game anymore, is it?
Exactly. We have to switch classes.
Yeah. The pain from switching. Used to be so safe in the backline, just peltering people with arrows, just relaxing. But now, we actually have to pay attention. Oh, it's horrible.
Who would do that?
I know, right? Only thing we had to worry about was cavalry.
Exactly. Just shooting the horses in the back.
Yeah. Easy wins. Looks like DM is again ready. RM seems to be taking a little bit extra time. But their team up is looking pretty strong as well. Both teams are ready. Will we see... Yeah, there we go. Just the end warm-up. And... I think... Oh yeah, the warm-up doesn't actually end when it's that short amount of time left. Again, we will see some minor issues with how everything will be working, because, you know, the streamer tools are quite new, and just being able to stream is quite new. But we are the right arm of heaven, so let's start the game.
It will be live any second now, guys.
Just waiting for people to pick their classes. Well, we have 2 seconds to decide. 4 infantries, I think. Yeah, 4 infantries from DM. And yeah, mirror setups. Nothing particularly confusing, or, you know, it's quite standard. DM moving towards B, so is RM. Will we see a early fight here on the flag? Looks like Varden is doing some ballerina moves. Just making sure that everyone can see that he's been practicing. Trishka trying to be a little bit of an annoyance there with the javelins. Only hitting the shield of Regress though. Siberia and Relaxon are both looking in the back here. Varden might be the first one down. Takes a big hit in the back. They're running very, very low. Gets taken down completely. Goes as well looking... Oh, Siberia comes in to help him. Axe are taking some big damage there. Nice bump hit from Relaxon as well. Cavalry fight taken out as well. Varden trying to hit him. Doesn't get him. Infantry fight is looking very messy right now. RMS is trying to help Koso with Oxted. Doesn't get the kickoff it looks like, but doesn't need it. Peacemaker now and Heroes both being pushed into a corner. Peacemaker goes down to Koso. Heroes fighting 3 people. Aiku's looking to come in as well. Varden taking another big hit with that very low armor. That's taken down by Siberia. Getting very, very smooth so far. And again, Aiku does go down there by Trochka. Infantry fight is looking very, very messy. Oxter taking down Regress. The respawns have come in now, so... But still a big win for RM. Taking multiple lives off DM there. Trying to loot a little bit. Want to make sure they have all the things they need. Laxon goes down though. Nice throw there from Varden. Gold-wise.
We need to make the comeback. We need it.
Yeah. Actually, kind of looking good for DM right now, just money-wise. It's basically now as if this never happened. Gotha does have another life though. Fight will be breaking out on Ace shortly. Gotha might be a little bit too aggressive there, so is Trochka. Yeah. Gets taken down with Relaxon. Very aggressive play there from both cavalries. Looks like Trochka will be able to get through this. Oh, lands into his teammate there. Loses his horse. Big, big loss for them. Now just dancing on the flag a little bit.
Having a servo.
Siberia. The only one injured right now on RM's team. Trochka very, very low. Did lose his health as well. His life, money even. Varden trying to get Siberia's horse there, but doesn't take it out completely. RM is pushing in. Gotha gets stopped. Goes down to Koso. That 200 is going to be very dangerous with no archers nearby. Needs to be careful not to get caught out on 2v1. Nice overhit again. Harris trying to push him, but gets bumped away. Oxted trying to help him out now as well. Koso still up. Very good survivability from him. Pacemaker now versus Koso. Oh, very, very few players. And first round goes to RM. Close, but still relatively well done there by RMS. Hopefully.
Let's see how it's gonna go this round.
What did you say?
Let's see how it's gonna go this round.
Yeah, still only the first round. And RM were quite a lot more warmed up than DM. Well, we see some early game aggression here. Kind of unlikely with both these teams. Relaxon trying to go into the spawn. Just looking around, seeing what they see. Not much scouting really needed to be done here.
Just captured the flag.
Yeah, one flag per, as per usual. RM not pushing up. Once again, showing the aggression here. Did kind of expect DM to be the aggressors, but RM is quite aggressive. A little bit of damage from each side. Artemis going down first blood this time. Faradin goes down as well. He's been having a little bit of a rough game so far, but he is the lightest armored unit on the field. It's quite usual for them to be taken out. He just has 3 spawns as well. Hells goes down as well to Siberia. Always doing a lot as they're expected to. Nice hit there from Trochka, taking on regress. Cavalries, as their job again is just kill and be a pain in the ass, which they excel at. Laxon and Gossi trying to just high-five in the air there, but not much done. Just a little bit of damage to the horse. Ooh, nice hit there from Trochka. IQ must be bleeding a little bit from that one. Goes down. Pacemaker get killed by Gossi. Ooh. DM now pushing back a little bit. Gotta be careful not to push too far though. Still have good control. Trochka taking on Koso. Financially, DM is looking very strong this round. Bardin has another life. Should he need it. Trying to catch Artemis out there. Nice body block from Ghazi. Not necessarily what they want to be fighting, but Regress takes that shield. Smart one to do. Increasing your life exponentially there. Cavalry doing so much work here. Just poking into every fight. Oxter and Koso now, yeah, gotta start acting. Oh, and then that team killer. Koso taking out Relaxon. Oxter's now fighting 2v1. Ah. Still up. I mean, right now, this is a loss that DM can't handle. They will be spawning back in here. Low health on quite a few people of RMS. Nice overhead there as well. 3 players left now from DM. Ooh. The cavalry seem to be getting caught out quite a bit here. Need to be a little bit more careful. Some real quick let's call it friendly banter, shall we? From well, from both teams. So no, that's fine then, right? It's just, you know, they have a large history, these two clans. Yeah, they're I don't think any clan has more rivalry than these two clans, and that's coming from me, who has had quite a lot of rivalry in the past.
Yeah.
Very, very strong from RM so far, though. Cavalry is doing quite well. Koso as well, been crushing it in melee. 6-2-2 score. Infantry from DM seems to be struggling a little bit. Cavalry as well, though, but oh, a little bit of Joshka gets dismounted. Gossi trying to protect him there. Will they be able to kill him? Yes, they will. Did not get back on his horse. Gossi taking a lot of damage there as well. Gets a hit in the back. Infantry fight, meanwhile, breaking out. Siberia and Relaxing both trying to bully Trochka. It does come in though. Both of them comes in at the same time, but doesn't get anything done. Vardin not fighting 2v1 here. Does go for the heavy armor instead of the peasant build he's been going for so far. Doesn't have that much money though. Gazi goes down to Relaxin. Adds a little bit of cavalry difference right now. I could get left behind a little bit, but doesn't really matter too much. 2 players go down for RM really quick there though. Gotha tries to run away. Very smart of him there to get away from the fight, reset it a little bit. Needs to be careful though. Does a good hit on Trochka's horse there. I will not survive very long. 1 good overhead on that horse. Oh, 2 players go down. Vardin comes into the fight as well here, trying to help. Ooh, gets hit actually. Did not expect him to get hit there, but a nice overhead taking down Kozo. I can now, in a sea of enemies, Relaxing trying to help him out. Just ducking and weaving in between. Ah, but he does go down eventually. Much better there for DM's infantry. Surviving way better.
Absolutely.
But look at their health though. They are so low. But they are fighting, we should mention, they're fighting Vlandia. A faction with basically no weaknesses. Empire is still a decent team, or faction, but they're still fighting. Arguably the strongest faction. Ready, not fighting a regress. Relaxing, going down, taking down Trochka. Oxer does lose his shield as well. Oh yeah, that's not what you want. Again, you see a lot of red here. Oh, nice hit there, but it's not enough. 2 players versus 4. Relaxin potentially having another spawn if needed. Can only play as a lighter unit though. Flag completely under control of RM. Trying a sneaky cover on the couch there on Relaxin, but doesn't quite get it. No spears either. This is gonna be very difficult for them to deal with. 2 calories. They do take the high position here, which is smart. A little bit worse for cavalry to fight there, but eventually they're gonna have to move on to the flag. RM playing this very, very smart. They know that if they push up there, they could lose. They might as well wait it out. DM not forced to push in. Nice dismount. Relaxin's horse goes down. Axe taking a big hit on down to half health. Now fighting 2v2, 2v1. Both of them fighting in 2v1. Relaxin's horse, doesn't matter too much though. Relaxin, Fireless now being the last one alive. Just gets cut by 1,000 blades here. Let's get a nice little hit there. But it's not looking good for him. Yeah, it does go down. RM taking the lead so far. 3-0.
They're making a huge comeback.
Yeah. Very, very strong. The question now is, how much of this was just faction? Vlandia is, again, things might have changed in the 1 year that I haven't been actively playing the game. But Vlandia is very, very strong. It does look like the meta shifted somewhat in the time that I've been gone. But we will see. Do you expect to see a 3-0 here for DM?
Actually, very possible, considering they have a really strong lineup and infantry.
Yeah.
And they're playing Islandia.
It did seem to help when Vardin switched off his light. Because, I mean, he very quickly got slaughtered. I mean, like 1 good hit from a cavalry when you're a light armor and you're just dead. It's so much damage, especially considering the speed bonus that you get for being a light cavalry. But, by the way, I was wondering, does this have class limits?
I'm not really sure, actually, to give you an answer. Maybe the people in the chat can help us.
Yeah, I've been wondering that because I haven't seen that much talk of. There are always class limits. Okay, because I mean, right now we don't see archers being played very much. There are certainly times where they're useful, but I mean, yeah. Looking at chat here. Empire best economy. That is true. Having the potential to triple spawn as well as infantry and getting a double spawn as heavy is nice. But still, London Mace go bonk. Maces being changed is probably a net benefit for the game. The only one who really got hurt by that is Kusite, but they got very hurt by that. The Mjolnir of Kusite no longer being played. Cow auxiliary. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose. We will see. I mean, it's. I still have faith that we can. Is there a single mace in there? No, that is true. The mace is a thing of the past now, I think. Let me just make sure that everything is working as it should be. Are we going live already?
Yeah, it's going live in 30 seconds.
Well, that was quick. I was too busy talking. Let's make sure everything is as it should be before we switch over.
It's live.
Yes, it is. And here we go. Same setups, no archers for either team. Again, not super surprising. Not out of these teams, I suppose only Empire really could, or DM, or sorry, RMS. Infantry now being pushed in by DM. DM taking the aggression here. Ooh, big hit for Relaxno, taking down Oxidon to less than half health. Meanwhile, a cluster of fight happening over there. He's making the first one out. Ghazi following very quickly there. Varadin trying to deal with Siberia, but now stuck in a little bit behind enemy lines here. Gonna have to fight 5 people. Let's go down the coast on the 1v1 as well. Very rapid death there from DM. Oh! Troshka taking down the cavalry though. Big hit for them. Very important to deal with these cavalries. Laxon seems to be able to get out of there quite freely. Varadin taking on Relaxon though completely. The literal second later that I mentioned that. Oxer being very, very poor here. Yeah, doesn't survive very long, which makes a lot of sense. This was a slaughter. Trochka not being the last one alive. Luckily, he's well equipped for battle. That goes most of his life, but there's still hope. Hope disappeared. He could spawn one more time. Doesn't end up doing that though. And yeah, RM noticing that as well, that probably didn't need to spawn in there, but you never know. Don't think there's any stats in this tournament, is there? So can't even be playing for stats.
But there could be somewhere. Maybe there's people in the chat can help us again.
I have to throw a quick apology to Ja, the Fortune as well, for missing him in the lineup. I will make sure to highlight you next time. Meanwhile, infantry staying each other down. Cavalry is taking 1 flag each. Kinda giving away the flag there to DM. But flags don't necessarily matter too much, especially in the early game. Regress is doing a little ballet moves now. It's very adorable. Also now looking to take the flag away from them. Switching sides a little bit here. Siberia comes in. No, just wants to say hello. Cavalry fight, however, does break out. Also taking a little bit of damage. Not too much, though. Troshka's well taking some damage here. Regress, however. We can't watch every fight at the same time.
It's an interesting infight.
Troshka with a nice kill there on Troshka as well, yeah. Nice hit there, Relaxon taking some damage. Does end up taking down player on the way though. It's looking relatively bloody here on the field. Pushing very, very far here towards Seaside as well. But looks like RM just managed to crush through at the last second here. Trochka now potentially losing a little bit more health. No, doesn't look like. Looks like a little bit. Oh, tries for a sneaky couch. A little bit of misinformation there. Cavalry is very nice. Oh, okay, well, 1-for-1 trade. The second I'm trying to compliment one team, the other one just like, nah, not gonna let it. We're in this game as well. Now we're back to the first couple of minutes of the game. Hairless and Relaxing's Horse is saying hi. Oh, big hit on Relaxing's Horse there. That's gonna hurt. Probably more than half left there. Aiku tries to run away as well. Also being left behind, gets kicked to death by Oxid. Very messy fighting. Not much cohesion happening from either team. This is kind of in favor of RM right now. But you guys looking like potentially... Oh, Siberia! Couch lancing Hairless. Does lose his force for it, but a big win taking down that infantry. Laxing goes down as well. Does have another life though. Potentially another life if needed. Radin taking down Regress. Ooh, but not paying attention to his back there. Needed a little bit more better calling from for Cavalries. Cavalries being able to run in the back line so heavily. And just one-shotting people. Ooh, Relaxing goes down there. Gets dismounted and killed. Bit of an awkward place to fight. Camera-wise. 3 players right now up. 2 players up for our DM. Versus the 5 of RM. This is not what we expected from this matchup.
Getting a huge surprise.
Yeah, it is.
Not really expected.
Nice throw there as well. 5-0. I took a quick look at what people expected from this matchup. People expected... Well, obviously there's people saying, 12-0. But I don't think they actually expected it. But it's not over yet. Doesn't look like there's been any changes for either team. RM doesn't really need to change anything, but at this point DM might want to consider it. They don't really have an archer potential. Wouldn't probably work either way considering the aggression of RM. Do you see a spear out now though? Yeah.
Sorry?
We do see a spear now. Hairless opting to be a little bit more supporty infantry. Trochka comes in with a couch lance. Nice bump lance there. Taking down Koso. Big kill. Laxing gets trapped as well. Doesn't get hurt for it though. Trochka also managed to get away from that. A lot of aggression there coming from DM side. Needs to be a little bit careful though. Oh, a little bit of miss up there from Ghazi. Gets hit. Dismounted and killed. Hairless now fighting in 1v1. So is Pacemaker. They're trying to target switch, but they're not quite getting it. It comes in from both teams. Pacemaker taking a big hit. Again, such a messy fight. Like the fight happening everywhere. Oh, a bit of a miss up there in a team kill, but overall, a win for RM. And the infantries are so split up from DM. They stuck together there. They did get the early kills. Regress is very out of line here though. Let's get stabbed down by Pacemaker. Cavalry comes in, doesn't get anything done. Doesn't need to though. Cavalry comes in, taking a couple of kills from the infantry side there. Meanwhile, flag will disappear now. Looks like it will be B side. Doesn't look like it will matter much. DM is taking this back though with 3 rapid kills. Ike is on the run. Oh, nice kick there from Pacemaker. A little bit of a team hit there, but just a light tap. Ike dancing around, but does go down. Nice bump. Oh, Relaxing gets trapped and taken down by Pacemaker. Pacemaker doing very well. And another cavalry is running in to die. Regress now being the last one alive. This is looking like the first round for DM. Unless, of course, Regress can take down 5 players. 6, potentially. Pacemaker, yeah. That's the first round. They just needed to wake up a little bit. Looks like one player crashed for DM side. But not sure who it was. Ghazi?
It was Ghazi, yeah.
Switch to spectator. Okay. Not sure if we'll do a quick pause here or... It looks like DM are as confused as the rest of us. Good sportsmanship from RM, saying that they don't mind waiting. But Hellas is saying, screw it, just play. DC, the message is wrong, says Gotha. Okay. So... It's just a normal disconnect then.
It can't be done.
Luckily, with these servers, it is possible to reconnect. Looks like DM just wants to go on the aggression here. Kind of confusing considering they're 1 man down. Sabir comes in. All cavalry is coming in. Not too much done. Gets trapped as well. Dismounted. Sabir now on foot. Troshka with a nice hit. Aiku doing a little bit of damage on his back though. It's gonna hurt. Vardin again getting hit in the back. Get hit by Siberia there as well. Vardin should be winning this 1v1 against Siberia, but he's never 1v1. This is a team game after all. Nice dismount there. Vardin taking down Relaxin. Now no calories from RM. Trochka still up though. RMS goes down to Trochka. A lot of damage here coming out from the calories. Siberia comes in. Starts a light tap on Trochka. You see that little red on his health bar? Means he's still in the game and he's completely fine. This is so weird from DM. Why are they fighting in the enemy spawn? The chat is making conspiracy theories. It is incredibly confusing to see DM playing so aggressive considering they're a man down. You would think they would play a little bit more defensive, just wait, like kind of stall for time, waiting for their player to get back in. They clearly have not been watching football. Where stalling is the name of the game. Siberia doing Trochka there. Oh, Hera's taking a hit, looks like in the shoulder. Kuso landing his throws very well here. Right now, RM's plan is quite smart. Just running around, letting Cavalry do a lot of the work. Lots of time on the flag. No, necessarily don't need to move to the flag yet. But Trochka being the only cavalry for DM. RM having 2 up. Doing some big damage there as well. Yeah, Relax taking down Hairless. Laradin now being left behind by Aiku. Nice turnaround by Aiku though. Cavalry comes in, doesn't hit the hit. Tries again, does land that one. Oxer now being surrounded. Does go down eventually by Regress. 4 players left. 5 players left of DM. Siberia now inside the enemy spawn. Doesn't get more aggressive than that. Trying to stall Oxter. He does have the movement speed. Rather than slashing towards Regress. They do have the movement speed here. But they are also just peasants. All of them. Except Trochka now being on horseback. Regress going down, taking down Oxted. Probably a 1-hit considering the health. And armor. Oh, Pacemaker taking a big hit as well. Letting Regress down in 1v1. Also does take down a horse there. Taking him completely. And yeah, that's a pretty smooth set for the RM once again. 6-1.
Maybe now they're going to do the surprise and carry on.
They're gonna need a surprise. There's not much room for error now. Maybe they were planning on dominating Escherian, but I don't think it's too crazy to say that they didn't plan for this. So, Batania now versus Sturgia. Any... I keep asking. Do you expect to see archers?
Perhaps not in this game.
No, it's not looking like it. These maps don't really let you... I mean, you could throw one out on town outskirts, but on this map, unlikely. Looks like both teams are asking for a couple of minutes to probably get them players. So we will just have to banter a little bit. We'll see what the chat has to say. Did people expect this? Did you guys expect DM to struggle this much? Do you think there'll be any switch ups? Any player changes? Right now, I don't expect RM to. DM might want to try something. It's really not been going well. 4 into 2 calves, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the meta, sadly. It's not ultimately interesting. But it is the strongest faction, the strongest setup for this, which makes a lot of sense. 5 players on both teams. Doesn't look like there's any switches. At least so far. Oh, RM is switching in. Looks like Lam is playing. Who did they switch out for? It is right now, as you can see. Very one-sided match. 6-1 to Risen Manifest. Yeah, it looks like RMS might be switching a little bit.
This will surprise us with an archer.
It would be nice to see. I don't think so. I mean, just looking at the rosters we have set up here as well. If anyone wanted to put up an archer, it would be Risen Manifest. I don't think 1 or 3 is here today. We should also say that this is just a group stage. Both of these teams are top of their game. None of them have lost any matches. But RM have more rounds won. They had about, I think, 29 against DM's 15. Something around there. So yeah, they've been doing quite well. Considering the messy start, I should say, or however you want to call it, from the beginning of the tournament, because RM did lose quite a few players in the early stage of this tournament. Some were forcibly removed, I suppose. But I mean, like, yeah, the infantry for RM are doing quite well, considering they're definitely losing out some of their the players that they had in the earlier tournaments, I should say. Because they lost Arnie, they lost BD. So a lot of firepower lost there, but it doesn't look like they need them. But I'm hoping to see DM play a little bit more cohesive and a little bit more together, and gotta take care of that cavalry threat. Because that cavalry threat has been crushing them today. But then again, it's easy to see from our perspective. It's we're literally the bird's eye here. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. My jokes don't really work when I can't show them off visually. RM, however, is ready. Do you see who was switched out for RM?
Alexa. She's not there anymore.
Aha. Okay. So... Huh. Kuso is not playing. No, Gotha was playing before as well.
And he's still here.
Yeah. Okay. So will they lose one in cavalry? Surely not.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that's different.
We don't have a key player now anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe now DM will make the comeback.
Potentially, yeah. It's a little bit more of a close map than Trade Outpost. So sorry, Trade Post. Still learning the name. Outskirts. God. So my conspiracy theory here is that Hayward screwed up when they named these two maps. And the one we played before, named Town Outskirts, should have actually been Trade Post, because it makes more sense. I only mixed those two names up on clips. That's it. Everything else is fine. But those two never match in my head. Because it doesn't make sense. They should be switched. I'll die on that hill. The hill of Trade Post, which has a hill. Where was I going with this? Yeah, this is a more close map, so you could get away with having an extra infantry. And RM has more or less already won. They just did 2 rounds in order to win, so they can experiment a little bit. I kind of would have liked to see this more from DM side. Quiet, Ron. You're basically the same person. Your names are very similar. Argentip is coming on for DM.
Yeah.
That's a good win. That's a good player for them to have picked up. Hopefully he can make the difference here. But who did they switch out?
Kaze.
Sorry, what?
Kaze.
Aha.
He was start out.
Okay. DM is now ready. So we might see something new then. Something different from both teams. I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 calories here, but honestly, it's looking more like 5 inf.
Most likely.
Okay, I can live with this. More infantry fights are fun. But yeah, we'll take a look once both teams are readied up. We're not live yet, so we don't have to quite yet. It's RM is still waiting to prepare. Varden will play cav, says the Blizzig. Possible. Varden does play cavalry from now and again, so he could be. But losing him as an infantry, though, that's a very big loss. Alright, RM is now ready. So, question is, will slash or exclamation point end warm-up actually end the warm-up? Oh, okay. It actually worked.
Yes.
How about that? To be fair, we shouldn't question the servers have been running incredibly well. Knock on wood. Now I feel like I cursed it, but it'll be fine. I believe. 5 seconds left until the warm-up ends. And then we'll hear someone. Damn, we missed whatever will be said. But here we are once again. Back into the fray.
Almost live again.
Almost live. We're so close. Literally seconds away.
It's live.
It is live. 5 infantries and 5 infantries. Churchka and Siberia potentially meeting here. Jav Cav versus just normal Cav. Siberia doesn't want to take that fight. Makes a lot of sense. You don't want to screw with Jav Cav. Or Javelry. DM looking to make the approach onto B. RMS almost getting caught there. He didn't seem to be looking the right way. But he has his friends to back him up. Churchka's hunting Siberia. Big hit. Infantry fight as well, breaking out now. A little bit of an awkward infantry fight though. Cav comes in. Siberia with a big hit. Churchka not getting his hit on. A lot of blood being spilled here, but no kills. Argentum being the lowest health right now. Will he end up being first blood? No, Varden is. And Argentum quickly following. 2 quick deaths for DMs right now. Again, they're so spread out.
Siberia follows out.
They need to be fighting way closer together. Oh, nice kick there from Hairless. Doesn't get a kill for it though. Does get a land a good overhead. Does get down by Siberia though. Pacemaker now and Axter. Axter now being the last one alive. Literally on his back foot here. Will he get out? No, he will not. Yeah, we need to see cavalry a lot more close by. The infantry fight are so messy. Again, to there with his throwing weapon. Sounds like someone just hit a horse. Trying to take advantage of the Batania throwing weapons. Siberia taking another hit. He is a pincushion right there. Still alive though. His horse must be very low. Unless he switched out earlier? Might have. RM now pushing towards DM, controlling the flag. And once again, look at this messy fighting. Trochka, this is why cavalry can just dominate. They can just run in whenever they want. Argentum versus IQ. Getting hit in the corner there. RM losing a player. They did end up winning the fight initially though. As well as IQ going down. Peacemaker trying to loot a little bit. Wants a new shield. Decides not to. Might have been a little bit too hurt. This is potentially the negative of Sturgia. Now not being able to spawn second as heavy units. Koso taking a big hit there as well. Down to roughly half health. They do get a lot of throwing weapons though. They can go down very quickly to these axes. Nice hit there from Hairless. Oh, Koso for the team kill. Taking on Artemis. Hairless gets bumped down by Siberia though. Very messy fights. IQ looking to throw. Doesn't land. Lam is potentially AFK or confused at what's happening there, but he has his friends with him to back him up, so he's fine overall. One player now left. Does go down as well. And RM now forcing their guaranteed a draw. Lam did seem a little bit confused there. It's like he didn't seem to know. He just didn't want to fight. He showed mercy to his enemies. We should really value that in today's world. Well, Siberia try to take do some damage here. Let's go for a 1v1 against Trochka. Now being a heavy cav as well. Good hit. Just trading blows, usually on the shield. Trochka now running in. Smart of him not to go for any hit there. Although, once again, don't see a lot of spears here. In fact, 0 spears. Not uncommon to see. Most infantries value increased damage instead of the more supporty spear build. Both seems to be staring each other down. Literally just staring each other down. Nothing is happening right now. Or I'm now opting to go change the scenery a little bit, taking A instead. B do control, DM do control 2 spawns. Again, doesn't matter too much here in the early game. Siberian Trochka now trading blows. Trochka seems to be losing this fight. Siberia, well, we don't know the horse health, of course, but just looking at the health itself of the rider, seems to be going in Siberia's favor. Flag fight breaks out now. Siberia comes in with a couch and doesn't land any hits though, neither does Trochka. Oh, but Siberia taking down Trochka. This is a horrible place for Siberia to help him. Does come in, just replaces some of the players there. Argento falling down, leaving his teammates. Will the rest of DM fall down as well? Yep, they will. Now leaving Varidan slightly alone up there. Siberia as well comes in, doesn't get too much done. However, Oxa goes down to Koso. Siberia trying a nice hit by Trochka, dismounting Siberia. Follow up as well. Herald goes down to RMS. Regress goes down to Trochka. A lot of green disappearing from the server here. Varidan in a 1v2, doing quite well. Oxa trying to throw into the fight, but doesn't want to commit too much. Probably the right call there. Didn't seem like Varidan had much of a chance to survive. I'm now picking up some throwing weapons. Trochka, will he be able to do something? Oh, loses some horse health. RM just chasing DM down. DM wanting to fight more towards the flag position. A little bit better coverage from cavalry. Oh, Hairless with a nice throw there. Taking down Koso in a very instant kill. Trochka taking down Artemis as well. Trochka being very... trapping Siberia in the corner there. Meanwhile, Lan goes down. Then again, now, Sturgia having enough money to buy 2 heavy infantries. It's gonna be a rough fight for them now. They did push them back, but this is how the system works with respawns. Can be a little bit confusing to see who's actually winning these fights. Oh, Artemis! Taking a little bit of damage there. Not a headshot from the looks, considering he still has a healthy amount of armor, or health. This is not an easy approach to make for RM. Will they be trying to split push? Potentially. Koso trying to alter, going on the side there. Ox does spot him out though. Very split push if they end up doing this. They do push forward here. A mini split push, I suppose. Yeah, they're just trying to looking for an advantage in here. Siberia comes in. Trochka taking down Aiku. Yes, yeah, so far it's take for both teams here. Trochka losing his horse though. Gotha finishing him off completely. Halo's now in a 1 versus 2. Varidan comes in to help him as well. So is Regress taken down. The last one alive now is Argentum. Yeah, he does take one with him, but RMS now won the fight. And with the fight, they also won the match. Congratulations to RM. However, if both teams want to finish this match, we will of course continue as well. But considering it's not really been going DM's way here, they might opt to default the last 3. Doesn't really seem like DM's style, but no switch ups in classes. Siberia still being heavy cav, knowing that he can, if needed, switch to have another life as a light cav. This is ooh, a nice stab there from Trochka. It's always awkward to see these fights with sword. Trochka needs to be a little bit careful though. Yeah, that is an axe he's fighting with. Nice hit in the back though. Meanwhile, infantry fight should have broken out. Yes, it has. Blood flying, not too much damage being done. Cavalry comes in. Siberia, the first kill on Varidan. Varidan has been quite unlucky against his cavalries. Lamb taking on Hairless as well. So far, oh, DM does pull it back though, taking on Lamb. Still, RM having the favor in the infantry fight here. As I say that, obviously they have to prove me wrong. Taking back 2 kills. Koso taking on Peacemaker though. Ooh, Siberia goes down to Trochka. This is a relatively even fight. Slightly in the favor here of DM. IQ very alone right now. Does go down to Argentum eventually. Fight reset. Siberia comes in. Oh dear lord, the aggression from Siberia. He just goes in. Garden as well. Just going in. It's this battle fatigue. RM not pushing towards. Hairless and Oxter being quite alone there. Keswick comes in to help him out. Taking a big damage though. Taking down Artemis. A good trade. But however, Argentum goes down. Looks like their ace isn't done fantastic. Also tries for a kick on Hairless. Doesn't land it though. However, does end up taking down Regress there. This is bloody. Showing no quarter to Hairless there. Does cut him down. Yeah. We did catch the slight disrespect from... This is fine. This is what Argentum has been waiting for. He's taking his mushrooms. He's now ready. It's a Berserker reference there, not... Oh, he's gonna try to be sneaky. Does get caught out though. So spotting him out. Ooh, 1 big hit. Yeah, 2 quick hits. Not having a shield is quite deadly. 3-0. 9-1. And Hairless says they're forfeiting the last set. So that's it. 9-1 being the final score. Well, I suppose technically 12-1 being the final score. And yeah, there we go. Is this my fault? Is this our fault for commentating a match? Has there ever been such a clear-sighted winner in this matchup? I took a quick look at the screenshots from the last matches. These two have been facing off each other in, and it didn't look like it. So yeah, we're now alone on the server.
Yeah.
Everyone has gone. Now I'm alone on the server because you also left. Good congratulations there to Risen Manifest, showing complete dominance in the matchup against Destiny Masters. Not sure people expected it. I didn't. I would have liked to see a complete even match, ending up going to tiebreaker, which I'm not even sure would have happened. I think draws would be allowed as well, but yeah, that's the end of the game. Do you have an MVP?
Sorry?
Do you have an MVP in mind for this matchup, for either side or both sides?
I believe Hairless and Pacemaker were the MVPs. They played really well.
They played, yeah. They did what they could. On my side, I don't know. I mean, Siberia played quite well. I think overall, Risen Manifest just played as a team quite well together. They did end up win most of the cavalry fights, which helped them a lot. Not having anyone to stop the cavalry when they ended up in fights, they could very quickly just crush the infantry fight, taking out 1 player instantly before any massive damage was done. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully there wasn't too much of a technical issues. I think there wasn't any. I'll watch this back as well. If you have any feedback for the stream, please let me know. Hopefully this will be one of many matches to stream for the future. Yeah, thank you for all the support. I saw a lot of subs and everything. Sorry I couldn't call them all out. I'll work on a system for next time, but I massively appreciate the support. And yeah, we'll see each other soon. Have a good night, have a good weekend, and potentially Merry Christmas, I guess. A bit early maybe. I see Christmas trees outside. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Rita, for commentating with me. Thank you, Krex,
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Krex, for making the streamer tools. Thank you, Gotha, for making the servers. And you're very welcome. It was fun having you. And have a good night. Bye.